studios in Hollywood, it's The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien. Tonight, Robin Williams, musical guest Barry Manilow, and special surprise guest featuring Max Weinberg and The Tonight Show band. And I'm Andy Richter. Now, here's your host, Conan
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I am Conan O'Brien, future Donkey Kong champion. That is, I'm gonna get so good at that game. Yeah. Many of you, what's that?
Nothing. I said nothing. It was those people.
Oh. Okay. Thanks, three guys behind Andy.
They are quipsters.
Yeah. They were always there for me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for that. That meant a lot to me, and many of you have probably heard the news. NBC and I have finally reached a separation agreement. That is true, yeah. No, I knew it was official this morning when NBC dropped off all my CDs and picked up its lava lamp. That's when I knew that I was screwed. I'm sad. And then I drank the tear and I got strong. So as you all know by now, this is weird. Tomorrow is our last show here. Yeah. So I'd like to apologize to the guests that were scheduled for next week. President Barack Obama, the Pope, the Queen of England, and our good friend Elvis Presley was stopping by. Wow. Apparently, he's alive. He's going to sing. Elvis never did any of that, by the way.
Yeah, but you know what?
I'm a huge Elvis fan, and he never did any of this.
But the thing is, he does now. Yeah.
What?
I mean, if we were going to get him, I mean, well, never mind.
So little time left. What the hell is that all about?
You know, frankly, I had a drink before the show.
So what else is new? Yeah. You act like, well, because of the situation now, you're drinking. Yeah.
Normally, it's medicinal.
Yeah. It's for my palsy. There you go. This is very hard for me, though. You know, I've been with NBC for a really long time. A really long time. Yeah, that's right. Remember the Cosby Show? I was Rudy. Remember that? It was me. I thought about something today over the years. You think about it, I've made a lot of fun of Ryan Seacrest, Larry King, Spencer Pratt, Geraldo, David Hasselhoff, Kirstie Alley, and Donald Trump. Really made fun of them, okay? And ladies and gentlemen, here's the messed up thing. They all still have shows. Who's the idiot now? I'm the loser here. Kirstie, you win. Wherever you are, put down your sandwich. And your other sandwich. Now, come on! I love the woman. She's terrific. Please. Oh, you like that, do you? The hell? All kidding aside, though, it was announced today that very late last night, NBC and I reached an agreement, and tomorrow, this is official, will be the very last Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien. Now, obviously, this isn't a joke. This was not our first choice. It was not our 8th choice. But I am determined to make the best of this situation. So, ladies and gentlemen, and people that are watching, here is the plan. Tonight and tomorrow night, we're going to have a lot of fun on television. That's what we're going to do. Okay? That's what it's all about. Let's have fun on television. That's all it's about. And here's a... Seriously. We lucked out. We're lucky people to have this job for 10 minutes. So, well... 10 minutes would have really sucked, but anyway, we really are. We're lucky people, and we're just going to have a lot of fun in the next tonight, tomorrow night. We have amazing guests stopping by. We have some really fun surprises planned that I think will blow your mind. So tune in. Let's enjoy this. Let's have fun. That's what it's all about. So a lot of people have been talking about this because it's been in the news. Last night, as I said, we hammered out this agreement, NBC and I, for wrapping up my time here as host of The Tonight Show. Now, it's the internet. You know, they pick up things, they run with it, and the general terms of the contract are now all over the internet. But there are some provisions in the contract you may not know about, and I want to tell you about them right now. I am prohibited from coming within 500 yards of 1130. I must return the Etch-a-Sketch my contract was written on. I'm not allowed to make fun of NBC programming. I have to let the programming speak for itself. The cop who escorts me off the lot after my last show must have the rank of lieutenant or higher. Max Weinberg must surrender his key to the women's locker room at the NBC gym. I have to watch at least one NBC show every weeknight in order to double ratings. Effective today, NBC will stop paying for Andy Richter's medical marijuana and medical Jack Daniels. I must stop production on my documentary expose of NBC, Inside the Cock, which... That's a good... Hello. Good to see you. How are you? Yeah, the Coco thing, that's off the hook. It's got to... That's going to follow me to my grave. And not in a good way. Now, since The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien will be wrapping up tomorrow night, it's only right, I think, that we take a nostalgic look back at another classic Tonight Show moment. Tonight's classic Tonight Show moment took place all the way back in September of 2009. Don't even try and think back. It'll hurt your head. Let's take a look. Do this, Andy. Why don't you get inside?
Here we go.
Hey, everybody! Check this out! And
trying to leave the studio?
Wait, he's trying to... He broke the gate? No, he didn't. Oh, he did. Oh. That's what got us in trouble. You broke the gate, and that's when our trouble started.
I knew you were going to pin this on me.
You pissed off the wrong people when you broke that gate.
I went towards that gate expecting someone from security to stop me.
Yeah. No. Do you want to break into the...
Yeah.
If you want to break onto the Universal lot, just get in a big bubble. They let you right on through. Stop, you, Bubble, come through. Right on through, Bubble. Now, here's the weird thing, of course, because this is being talked about a lot. Legal disputes they're very complicated. And my fracas, and I love the word fracas, and I never use it. I'm not even sure what it means. Sounds like an old soup. But my fracas with NBC has been an incredible mess that a lot of people have trouble comprehending. So for anyone still confused, I've invited someone to help explain the current situation in terms we can all understand. Please welcome our good friend and star of the Pee Wee Herman Show, now playing in downtown Los Angeles, Mr. Pee Wee Herman. Thank you so much for coming by.
Oh, no problemo, Coco.
So you're going to help us understand this, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, I know all this legal stuff can get very complicated sometimes, but I think I could help, yes. Allow me to demonstrate, would you?
Yes, yes.
All right. Once upon a time, there was a giraffe who put on a show for all the other animals in the jungle. Look at me, everyone. La, 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 la. Barry Manilow, everybody. Barry Manilow. Ben Stiller. Robin. The giraffe is you, Conan.
Yeah, I know the giraffe is me. We all know the giraffe is me, Pee Wee.
There was also, Conan.
Uh-huh.
And I recognize you from The Cosby Show.
Oh, thank you.
There was also a peacock in the jungle. And the giraffe and the peacock were best friends. They loved each other. I love you, peacock. I love you. I love you. I love you more. Get a room, guys.
Uh-huh.
One day, the peacock lost his mind, though. The peacock lost his mind and he started fighting with the giraffe. I know you are, but what am I? 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 Infinity! The fight got so bad that the giraffe had to call his attorney Optimus Prime.
What? Optimus Prime? Oh!
I love you, baby. I love you. And then the peacock, he had to call his attorney too, the bad guy from Avatar.
Oh, whoa!
Don't talk to Conan like that! You shut up! And they fought, and they fought, and they fought, and they fought,
Okay,
and they fought,
Pee Wee! Thank you very much for explaining it all to us. Thank you.
Get it?
Yeah. We get it.
Thank you.
Pee Wee Herman, everybody. Pee Wee.
Thank you.
Thanks. Pee Wee Herman, thank you so much. We have a great show. Wait. That was my lawyer you just threw across the
Wrong lawyer.
Wrong lawyer. Hey, we got a great show tonight. Academy Award-winning actor, one of the Hey, say, where are you going?
Whoa.
Stay with me. I'm scared out here alone. Academy Award-winning actor, one of the biggest comedians in the world, Robin Williams is on the show. And musical guest Barry Manilow's here.
Barry.
Max Weinberg and the Tonight Show Band. A lot of surprises coming your way. Let's have fun on television. Best band ever, right there. That. Look at them. Available for bar mitzvahs very soon. I'm kidding. No, come on. Gotta have some fun here. Ladies and gentlemen, great show tonight. Coming up tomorrow night, Academy Award-winning actor Tom Hanks is going to be here. Yes. Joining him, Will Ferrell on the program. And you'd think that would be enough show, but no, musical guest Neil Young is going to be on the program. Blows my mind. Plus, there are going to be some other surprises, so you should watch that show. I'm, unbiased here. I just think you might want to check it out.
Honestly, that seems like too much show.
Legally too much.
That could be a problem.
All right, now look, I got to talk about something.
All right.
And I've discussed this before, and I'm like probably 99% sure that I can't even legally do this, that I don't have the authority to do it.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, who cares at this point? Last week, as some of you know, I put The Tonight Show up for sale on Craigslist. And, And the crazy thing is, in the last week, we've received thousands of offers for our show. Many people want to trade something for The Tonight Show. Here are a few of the latest offers that have caught our eye. These are all real. For example, this guy offered to buy The Tonight Show in exchange for an autographed photo of Kato Kaelin. I'm weighing that decision. Yeah.
Not bad.
Who still has one of those?
I don't know.
Someone else offered his little brother as an indentured servant. This is real. There he is right there. I'm just relaying this information.
Right.
One woman offered a cat wearing a fake mustache in exchange for The Tonight Show. This gentleman offered to play the video game Rock Band with me in his dimly lit living room. No thanks. Now, as I mentioned, we have 2 shows left here on The Tonight Show. The good news is that until NBC yanks us off the air, we can pretty much do whatever we want. And here's the beauty part. We do whatever we want, and they have to pay for it. That's right. So, for the rest of the week, we're going to introduce new comedy bits that aren't so much funny as they are crazy expensive, all right? Yeah. Last night we debuted a new character, the Bugatti Veyron Mouse, which was accompanied... Yeah.
So cute.
Which was accompanied by the original master recording of the Rolling Stones' Satisfaction. That little gem cost NBC $1.5 million. Now, tonight we've got something even better, and by better, I mean more expensive, okay? Yeah. Say hello. Say hello to our new Tonight Show character that we just bought. 2009 Kentucky Derby winner, Mind That Bird, wearing a mink snuggie. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there he is. He's a gorgeous animal. And look what he's doing. He's watching restricted NFL Super Bowl footage. That's going to cost a pretty penny. Total price tag for this bid, $4.8 million. Oh, well. I love nothing more than a horse watching restricted NFL footage.
That's kind of... I was going to get that for your birthday. Now I'll forget it.
What do you get the man who has everything? Is this true? Really? Oh, okay. I'm just being signaled by our producer with complicated signals that an old friend of ours is stopping by right now to say hello. I don't know who it is, but we'll find out in a second. No, not for the Coco.
I am cuckoo for Coco.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, man. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
You good?
Great. Yeah.
Good?
Yeah. What?
You talking to anybody or
taking anything? Yeah. No, I'm all right. I'm pretty good.
So they built you this $50 million studio. And it's going to be used for 7 months, and then that's it.
Yeah.
So that's great for the environment. And if you...
It wasn't... I'm with you on that. Yeah.
If you don't mind, I'd like to address that, if I could. You know, a good way to protect the environment is by switching to energy-efficient light bulbs, using less water, and not building $50 million studios you only use for 7 months. But it's just common sense stuff,
Yes.
you know? They used to- But here's
No,
what
this company will learn a big lesson from that.
Yes.
That's very good.
They need to learn a lesson.
But it is very nice of you to be here.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
very
no,
cool.
but I do have an idea for what you should do with the studio. I think
that?
after the last show, you should seal the doors shut, weld them, and just keep the studio exactly as it was for 75 years. And then, after you've passed, your children come back, now wizened and wise and
Wizened and wise? Have you put any thought into this idea?
I put a little thought into it. And they come back and they open it up and we see how Andy's doing.
Wait, what the hell?
You skipped the
Andy's
part.
assumed
You
alive?
skipped the part where I was sealed in.
Yes,
right.
oh yeah. He didn't mention that you're
did you
sealed
do
in
it?
alive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Anyway,
all right.
just an idea.
Yeah. Anything
you know-
else you'd like to say while
Well,
you're here?
I want to say that I'm a huge fan, and you know, I know you've been doing these sort of highlight bits of, you know, favorite moments from the show, and I wanted to put together a little reel for you of my favorite moments from the show, due to sort of a personal.
You went through our shows and made a reel? That is so cool.
Yeah, so
That's great.
I'd love to run it just like
These
my
are your favorite moments from the Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien.
Yes.
Let's take a look. No actor of your stature shows up unless they've got something to promote. I'm just curious what you're here to promote.
Oh, I'm here to talk about Avatar.
You're here to talk about Avatar. Are you in Avatar?
No. No. James Cameron developed this, you know, thing. That means the giant pterodactyl is coming, watch out.
All those moments that you love so much were from one show.
Yes. Well, that is the only show that I've seen. But that was just out of deference to you because I was like, all right, it's like Conan's starting the show, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a little time to get his feet wet.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, listen, it's called The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien, okay?
Yes.
So it would have been nice if you had shown at least one tiny clip that maybe involved me in some way, showed some of my cool
Yes.
performing skills or chops.
Oh, I got one of those.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Check it out.
Ben Stiller is here.
You win. Good stuff.
Ben Stiller, everybody. You are a very good man. A good man. We'll be right back. Robin Williams coming up. Stick around. I love quizzing. All right, everybody, we're back. You know, our huge eternal thanks to Ben Stiller for stopping by. And I wanted to mention this again. Ben has a charity where right now, all of the donated money will go to help relief efforts in Haiti. So if you want to help out, and everyone does, please go to stillerstrong.org. Make a donation. My first guest tonight is, of course, an Academy Award-winning actor, one of the biggest comedians in the world. We're thrilled he's here. Please welcome Robin Williams.
Seems like only yesterday. It was,
It
really.
was yesterday, yes, yeah.
How much for the couch? This is amazing.
You get a truck, you can have it.
Call it right now. Put a red sticker on this one, $50 for the desk.
Yeah, yeah. It's all up for grabs here.
It's all
Take
big.
whatever you want.
Saturday, the NBC lawn sale. Call now. What are they gonna? This is a really big apartment. You can't rent this.
But look at this beautiful view of downtown.
Beautiful. Look at this fake view.
That
You
view's-
idiots! You did the wrong thing! What have you done? Do you see where I am?
Hey, get back here.
Oh my God!
What the hell is that?
Look at this! Sorry. can open up here is a really nice Indian casino. You can get tribal status. What's your tribe? What is the name of your tribe? I'm not a hoe. Way to go. Oh, my God. Well, listen, you're going to be okay, buddy.
Oh, yeah. I thought...
That was it. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be just fine.
I mean, listen, you leave, and then it's just going to be Jay and Dave fighting like two strippers battling over a merkin. It's not going to be good.
Gross.
I know
That's the most disgusting image I've ever...
I leave you with that thought.
Oh, thanks a lot,
But
pal.
no, I mean, listen, they said it's basically 7 months, so it's kind of an annulment. Well, it can't be an annulment because there is sex involved. You got screwed. Okay. But it was like, what are you doing? And the settlement, did you get Andy in the custody?
Yes, I get to keep Andy. Andy comes with me. Yes.
Way to go. You'll live with Conan.
Yes. It's still going to cause a lot of irreparable damage to him psychologically.
But you have to leave behind the masturbating bear, right?
You know, it's not clear to me. Like, these are things that aren't even clear to me.
Well, I'm sure there's a legal document.
First of all,
the
yeah.
party of the first part agrees, the party of the second part agrees not to take the masturbating bear to the party of the first part. I'm sure some lawyer's going, just read that again for me.
Yeah. One more time. I think
One more time.
In legal documents, he's the self-pleasuring bear.
Oh,
I
no,
believe.
yeah. Oh, the filleting panda.
Yeah. Hey, that's a great character. Hold it right there. I can do that on Lifetime. All right.
But listen, they said, like, you have to wait till September. You have to wait till September. So basically, here, let's think out of the box.
Yes.
How about going, I have 2 words for you. Rai uno, okay? Think about this. Italian TV.
Italian television.
Yes, a television show called Buonanotte Coco. And you come out, you got a topless girls going, Coco, Coco.
Hey!
And you got to get, Andy has to get a different voice, like, Coco. And then the girls go, come back to the Coco show. Right now, the NBC executives are going, damn! And obviously, you can't do a Hispanic version because NBC owns Telemundo, right? So
I can go. They don't have Conando, do they?
No, they.
I have to have Conando. Conando is mine.
¿Quién es más macho? Conando es más macho.
Sí.
¿Quién es más guapo? Conando es más guapo. ¿Quién es más chulo? Sí. El máximo. El grande que le vive casando con ella. Coco.
You know what? Most of your segment has not been in English so far. It's consisted of foreign languages and grabbing your crotch at the window.
Right now, the censor's going, what do I do? What do I do?
Executives are like, get it to stop! Make it all stop now!
Yeah.
You understand me.
Well, how about this? Since you've got great momentum right now, you've got huge popularity, run for governor.
Yes!
Yes! Yes! Do it! Yes! I will do it! I will do it! Don't be afraid, man. First of all, do you have any naked pictures of yourself?
I do, but no one wants to see them.
Ow, I can put an eye out. Those are people up there going, sure, I'll take them.
Yeah, no one wants to see them.
And they definitely
It's
don't want
okay, though,
pictures.
because they're all drawn. They're not photos, so
They're
it's
not
fine.
good.
Wow, that's not to scale.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is.
You know what we have to do? We have to do a commercial break. We haven't even scratched the surface yet. More with Robin Williams. It's funny because a lot of people have been asking me about what I'm going through in my silly career mix-up. You had your own experience early in your career.
Yeah, the one time I was on television years ago, when Mork and Mindy was canceled, I read about it in Variety. It was like all of a sudden picking up the paper going, you're dead.
Yeah. So no one called you up and said Mork and Mindy's
No.
canceled?
You had to read about it and go, I guess it's over. You know?
Yeah.
And that day I was working dressed as a giant frog doing the Frog Prince with Eric Idle. And he said he's never seen a more funny, pissed-off frog.
Yes.
You're inside the mask going, screw those bastards! Screw the bastards!
It's really funny when someone's in a silly costume and they're angry.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my favorite things ever.
Angry mascots.
Yes, angry mascots.
And that and mascot sex is the worst. It's like... No, don't think about that.
No, I just did.
Rick 'em, rock 'em, rock 'em, rock 'em, get that ball and really fight!
Hey. We're gonna clean this up.
Yeah.
What are you out of here? What are you worried about?
You're right, go
what
for
are you
it.
worried about? Hey!
Now, is this right? You're going to Australia to do some work?
Tomorrow I go. Not tomorrow. I leave in about a week to go down and do another voice on Happy Feet. You should go to Australia and do a show down under there, Conan.
I love the Australian people.
I
They're
think it'd be dangerous for you. You get off the plane, you'll burst into flames. Look at you.
Instantly, yes.
Instantly, like, oh my God, look, where's Conan? I'm like, he's that toasty man over there, you know? Down under with Coco. What a way to go. Down under, the Australian talkers would be insane. They'd love you down there.
No, we've always, loved the Australian people.
Oh.
They've got a great sense of humor down there. They're fun.
Devilishly funny, you know?
You became a pirate there for a second.
All of a sudden, I went from Australia. Aye, there'll be a time.
I like me Conan O'Brien, I do.
Aye. Why don't you eat the peacock on your way out?
Now, you must have some real advice for me. that you
Career
could offer
advice for me?
Career advice, yes.
Really?
You have a great career.
I know, even you were like, ha. Me giving
No,
you...
what are you talking
If
about?
I gave you career advice, it's like having Tiger Woods as a marriage counselor. We'll try. I think it's kind of... I just want to say to you, you're a good man, Conan O'Brien. You're Irish, right? I just want to take
Yes,
that
I am very
I want to
Irish.
sing to you an old Irish lament that kind of puts and encapsulates it for me to you, Conan O'Brien, right now.
Okay.
Conan O'Brien, you're a good man. You did what we thought was right. You put yourself out there, and you did. You fought the really good fight. You went the full distance, you went the whole way, and now you're going on your way. They're giving you a little bit of scratch, some pay. You're leaving the show tonight. You're on your way. You're on your way. So I'll tell you, dear Conan, have a stiff drink, or maybe have a really long talk. For the executives at NBC, the bastards, they can't take a joke. The bastards, they can't take a joke. The bastards, they can't take a joke. That's available on DVD for Conan.
You just undid a week and a half of legal wrangling. Thanks a lot, pal.
Oh, really? Good luck!
I want to mention something as if there's no possible way to transition in this moment, but but we need to do this. Robin's participating in the Hope for Haiti Now Telethon, and this is going to be huge. This takes place tomorrow. Is that...
Tomorrow, yeah. I'll be working the phones with a whole bunch of other people, and, like you said, and you've said it many times, in the midst of all this, there's a world out there.
There's a real world out there with real problems, but this is an amazing cause. That's tomorrow. I think everyone's going to be watching that. You're a good man to be involved.
Oh, but, sir, can I say one last thing?
Yes.
You're a very good man, sir. And as they say, it's an old Indian word. You're a mensch. God bless you, brother.
Thank you very much. He's a good man. Robin Williams. There's no one better. We'll take a break. When we come back, Barry Manilow's here. We'll see you in a second. My next guest, ladies and gentlemen, is a Grammy, Emmy, and Tony award-winning pop music icon who's here tonight with a song from his brand new album, The Greatest Love Songs of All Time. Please give a huge welcome to the one and only Barry Manilow.
Where do I begin to tell the story of how great a love can be? The sweet love story that is older than the sea. The simple truth about the love she brings to me. Where do I start? With her first hello, she gave a meaning to this empty world of mine. There'll never be another love, another time. She came into my life and made the living fine. She fills my heart. She fills my heart. imaginings. She fills my soul with so much love that everywhere I go, I'm never lonely with her along. Who could be lonely? I reach for her hand, it's always there. How long does it last? Can love be measured by the hours in a day? I have no answers now, but this much I can say. I know I'll need her till the stars all burn away, and she'll be there. How long does it last? Can love be measured by the hours in a day? I have no answers now, but this much I can say. I know I'll need her till the stars all burn away, and she'll be there.
Thank you so much. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Barry Manilow, ladies and gentlemen. Have a seat right here. Thank you so much for doing this.
So what's new?
Yeah, what's new? Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Oh, nothing. Same old, same
Okay,
old.
you and Robin are really, you should guys could get a show together or something, man. I think.
Well,
I should-
I'm available.
Yeah, really. I think I should do that song as a ballad, don't you think, that he made up on the spot there?
The Irish ditty?
think
Yes.
so.
I don't think you can do that song anywhere. Thanks so much for being here. We were thinking about this today. Your music is so pervasive in the culture that a lot of it's been turned into music. You must be in situations where you're on an elevator and you hear your stuff, or you're in an office, filling out insurance forms, and you hear your music coming through as music.
As they butcher my music, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sit in my dentist office, and there it is, coming from the ceiling. As long as there are teeth, my music will stay alive.
Yeah. You must be thinking to yourself a little bit while they're cha-ching. Okay, that's nice. Now,
I've been backstage for the last couple of hours. I just got to tell you what's going on back there. These people on this show love this guy so much.
well, that's
Really, man, this is... they just love you.
they're forced to. I was curious about something, and I read this a long time ago, and I was thinking about it today. Early on, before you made it as a big star, you wrote advertising jingles. And I'm curious about that because I've always thought that might be one of the hardest things to do, because you have to write a tune that's instantly recognizable in like 10, 15 seconds, which is next to impossible. Do you any that you loved?
I liked it. I am stuck on a Band-Aid, and a Band-Aid stuck on me. You know that
You
one?
wrote that?
I did.
You wrote that song?
I did.
That would have been...
Yeah.
Would have been amazing if you had sung that over there.
Right.
I'm stuck on Band-Aids.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's you?
Yeah, I wrote that.
You should do an album. You should do an album of just all of your advertising jingles. You are, you're very, very thin. You keep yourself in amazing shape. And I read that one of your secrets is you just don't like to eat.
I don't.
But I've never heard of that before. Everybody likes to eat.
Listen, too. I mean,
I love to eat.
Oh, see,
I just
don't
try
like to
not to eat like crazy, but I like to eat.
No, I forget to eat. I do. I forget to eat, and then somewhere at the end of the day, I start to say, "Oh, I know now. I forgot to eat again." And
People watching hate you now.
I know. I've got friends.
It's just not American.
I do. I have overweight friends who are trying to catch this disease, whatever I have.
Yeah, people are watching you eating giants saying, "Oh, why? Why?"
I guess my memory's too good.
The greatest love songs of all time is going to be in stores on Tuesday in March. Barry's new show opens at Paris, Las Vegas. Barry, thank you so much for being here.
Good luck.
Very cool. Thank you. Don't worry about me. Barry Manilow. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. I want to thank all my guests. Mr. Barry Manilow, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Yes. Our thanks to Robin Williams for being here. Our thanks to Ben Stiller for coming by. Hey, how about Pee Wee Herman, everybody? Andy Richter, Max Weinberg, and the Tonight Show band. Stay tuned for Late Night with Jimmy Fallon. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody!
Show song, the part that's never on TV. I'm just wasting the studio audience's time now. Everybody wants to leave and go get a drink, but they can't, 'cause I'm singing a song that goes on and on. Sabaraba. Best audience in the history of television. Thank you very much. We love you.
Say hello to our new Tonight Show character that we just bought. 2009 Kentucky Derby winner, Mind That Bird, wearing a mink snuggie. Ladies and gentlemen. And, yeah, there he is. He's a gorgeous animal. And look what he's doing. He's watching restricted NFL Super Bowl footage. That's gonna cost a pretty penny. Total price tag for this bid, $4.8 million.